I was scammed by a psychic for $15,000. I've never shared this before due to the shame, but if my story can warn others, it's worth telling. It started one night in Jackson Square, New Orleans. I had flown from Texas alone, drowning in grief and alcohol. I was drunk and wandering when Gina, a psychic, took my arm. "You are lost," she said. She led me to her table, shuffled tarot cards, and told me a curse blocked my happiness. She claimed she could remove it for $100. Desperate, I Venmo'd her. That was the beginning of my nightmare. The spiral. For 9 months, Gina controlled my life. She texted constantly, insisting I tell no one. She said only she could be trusted, isolating me from friends and family. She claimed my money went to sacred supplies, never her. Then she weaponized my fear. She told me my roommate was making voodoo dolls, watching me sleep, planting cameras. I was terrified. I locked myself in my room, barely seeing my own son. Then came the ultimate demand. She had a vision of my son covered in blood. To protect him, I needed to send her $10,000. I told her I didn't have it. "Take out a second mortgage," she said. The breaking point. When I refused, she turned on me. "You've opened a portal. The darkness is reversing onto me. You must fix this." Threats followed. Every time I blocked her, she used a new number. She knew my address, my secrets. I felt trapped. Then, something snapped. I researched psychic scams and found countless stories like mine. Elderly victims losing life savings. A best-selling author conned out a $20 million. An entire crime family profiting off psychic fraud. I confronted Gina. Told her I knew the truth. That I was hiring an attorney. Silence. The calls stopped. The threats vanished. I was free. Moving forward. I don't drink anymore. I trust my instincts. Grief and addiction made me vulnerable, but I survived. There will always be people like Gina, preying on the desperate. If you've been scammed, you're not stupid, you were manipulated when you needed help the most. And if you're still trapped in that cycle, know this. The moment you stop believing in their power, it disappears. You can break free. I did.